Hello everybody, welcome to a Tuesday tip. I'm Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. I so appreciate you being here. Hey, today we're going to be talking about flashcard storage. Now if you've followed me for a while, hopefully you're familiar with the flashcard system. That's how we take a single sheet of cardstock, we cut it where we have no waste, and we create some really great cards using just these two little pieces of cardstock. If you've not seen it, I'm going to have a link for you so that you can see the flashcard system. But if you've already created flashcards, many of you have been asking, Connie, how do I organize all those little pieces? Today we're going to talk about a simple little box method. Guys, I've been using this for the longest time. It works great. Just a way to keep all my pieces together. By the way, this is all of my subtles. So one box for each, my flashcard and flashcard 2.0. And then you can just repeat this same little box method. And it only needs one sheet of cardstock to create both boxes. And you're just going to do that for all of your color families. Are you ready to learn how to organize your flashcards? All right, let's go get started. All right, so you can see I have my flashcard pieces already cut. I'm going to start with my subtles color family. So I've got all the pieces, about 8 of each, because that's how we cut them. So now we're going to talk about the cardstock you need to create the boxes. I have 2 different pieces of cardstock here. And again, because I'm using the Subtles collection, my box is also in a Subtles color. I chose soft sea foam, but any color is going to be great. My first piece here, this is cut 7.5 by 4.5. This piece here is cut 7 3/4 by 3.5. This is for my original flashcard. This longer one is for my flashcard 2.0. We're going to start with the box for the original flashcards. I'm going to use my Simply Scored board, but guys, whatever scoring tool you use is fine. We're going to score this at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So if you like to score maybe with your paper trimmer, if it has a scoring blade, you can do it on that as well. I just love my Simply Scored board. 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. I'm now going to cut along each of these little squares. You're going to see there's a square on each corner, and I'm just going to cut up to the next score line. So let's do that on all 4 sides. And there you go. You can see how those are cut. Now, for boxes, I'm a big fan of mitering. And what I mean by that is I'm going to cut only on the square. You shouldn't be cutting on anything except these squares. And I'm going to cut from the inside of that square to the outside. And I'm just going to cut off a little triangle inside to the outside. So yes, you'll be doing this twice, one on each side. Now we're going to rotate it, and let's keep mitering. This is, like I said, this will make our box go together really, really nice. It just makes a world of difference to get some of that bulk out of there. All right, cleaning up my mess. Now we're going to take our bone folder and give all of our score lines a nice crease. Guys, I'm a huge fan of a bone folder when it comes to boxes because I don't want soft edges on a box. I like them to be box-like. I want them nice and firm. So I love the look of what a bone folder does. All right, this is done. I want to show you quickly. That's how your box is going to go together. There's 2 different ways we can put this together. You can either use the tear and tape or the multi-purpose glue. I'll show you both ways. So let's start with the tear and tape. I want to put that tape right up against that score line. I hope that you can see that there. You want that really nice and tight. They call it tear and tape, but I prefer to cut it. And now we're going to take another little piece and we'll put it on this tab. You really can tear it. Like I said, it's just kind of a neat thing with me. All right, let's do that to the other side. And now we can just peel this backing away. The reason I'm using tear and tape is it's a very strong adhesive. When it comes to boxes, we can't be wimpy with the adhesive. All right, we're going to fold that in. Just bring those 2 ends together. You see how we have a nice corner? We'll do that. Let's do that here on the other side. And there you can see how the box would go together. But now I want to show you if you wanted to use your multi-purpose glue because this works just as well. So very easy. We're just going to get multi-purpose glue. Make sure you're staying close to that little corner there. I'll do the same thing on this tab. Or I shouldn't say corner, but next to that score line is what I meant. All right, now we can just bring these down And just like we did before, we'll line up the edges so that we get that nice corner. You can bring your fingers in, give this a nice press. There you go. Now you can come in with your flashcard pieces. Oh, look, now they have a nice little home to live in. Now I'm going to show you how to do that with your flashcard 2.0. I'm going to bring my Simply Scored board back in because now we can work on that remaining piece of cardstock. Remember, this is the 7 3/4 by 3.5. This one's going to score a little differently. We're going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, scoring done. That cutting tip I just shared with you, you're going to do it again, only you're going to notice the squares are shorter because we only scored at 1 inch and not at 1.5 inches. So we'll go ahead and cut these little squares. And remember that miter technique? Well, guess what? We're going to do it again. So remember, inside to the outside, like so. Let's repeat that on all 4 squares. And just another reminder, guys, you should only be cutting on the squares. Don't cut. These are your panels. You want to leave those alone. So just be cutting on those square tabs. We'll take our bone folder and we'll give all of these score lines a nice crease. And I'm going to put these together, the little corners, just like we did before. And now I have a nice little box for my flashcard 2.0. See how nice those work now. If you're wondering about your neutral pieces, you're going to do the exact same method, guys. You'll create the exact same style of box, and you can see that's going to hold your neutral pieces as well. Now, I personally store mine in a drawer, but don't discount your favorite plastic shoebox. I know if you're like me, you probably got dozens of these laying around. But what's nice, these do fit in here very nicely, and then you can fill them with your flashcards. And you've got plenty of room for some card bases and some envelopes as well. There you go, a very simple method to keep those flashcard pieces organized. Guys, like I said, I've been using this system for years. It's working great. I hope that you'll give it a try. Hey, if you like today's organizational tip, do me a favor. There is a little thumbs up icon right there on YouTube. I would truly appreciate it if you gave me a little thumbs up right there. YouTube appreciates it. It lets them know that you liked what you saw today. And hey, it lets me know you want more organizational tips. So be sure to click the thumbs up. And hey, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it's super easy. There's a great big red subscribe button right there on YouTube. You can't miss it. Click it, and YouTube will let you know whenever I'm back with a new video. Now, before I close, if you need more information about my flashcard boxes and maybe you need to grab those measurements, here's what you can do. Head over to simplysimplestamping.com and just look for the August 6th 2019 blog post. That's where I'll have all the details. As I said, you can grab the measurements. And if you need to order any of the supplies that you might need to create the boxes, maybe that Simply Scored board has been on your wish list, this is a great time to order it. And guys, if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would be thrilled to be your demonstrator, and you are welcome to order right there. I'd love to take care of you and help you get started with some stamping fun. All right, that's all for me today, everybody. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.